Hey friends, welcome to 9 News Now. Here at 9 o'clock, I'm Greg Merriweather on this Friday. So a Baton Rouge jury has handed down Ryan Sharp's second-degree murder conviction. He was on trial for the 2017 murder of former Brent Commissioner Carol Breeden. Sharp was already convicted of killing a man in East Feliciana and sentenced to life in prison. Investigators believe Sharp is responsible for a string of killings 8 years ago. Today, a jury in Baton Rouge heard from people who knew Sharp and described his change of behavior during that time. Investigators also testified that he closely followed news coverage of the killings. 2 men needed to be rescued from, of all places, Lake Pontchartrain after their boat sank. The St. John the Baptist Parish Sheriff's Office rescued the team, or their rescue team pulled an 18-year-old and a 65-year-old from the choppy waters. Their 25-foot boat was overwhelmed apparently by the waves while they were picking up their shrimp nets. Deputies found the men clinging to the sunken vessel's rigging about half a mile from the boat launch. Both men were uninjured and returned safely to shore. The legal battle continues for LSU and former head coach Brian Kelly. The Board of Supervisors discussed his contract this morning. They agreed to review the contract and send a written notice of termination. Kelly's attorney filed a lawsuit against the university claiming that Kelly's firing was not for cause. LSU Athletics announced Kelly was fired 1 day after a big loss to Texas A&M. LSU claims it fired Kelly for cause, not the team's performance. LSU is still searching for a new head coach with their next matchup set for tomorrow against Western Kentucky. Happening tomorrow, the city of Baker is hosting a drive-through food box giveaway. You got to bring proof of residency, such as a driver's license or utility bill, to prove you are a Baker resident. This drive-through begins at 8 a.m. Saturday morning at the Advantage Charter School. It will end when they run out of supplies. Angel Tree is back, and hundreds of children are waiting to be adopted for the holidays. You can find the Angel Tree at Holmes Building Materials off of Airline Highway, or adopt an angel online. angeltreebr.org, angeltreebr.org. All gifts have to be dropped off there at the Salvation Army's site on Airline Highway near Victoria. Let's get you a check of your weekend forecast now. Here is our chief meteorologist, Dr. Steve Caparata. Hey, Steve.
Hey, Greg. We were tracking a little bit of rain earlier this evening, trying to move in from the west as expected. That has largely fallen apart, so we're dry outside this evening. Still quite mild, mostly in the low 70s, Baton Rouge 73, Gonzales checking in at 72. Keeping an eye out for fog. We're expecting that to return tonight. Notice Patterson already seeing it, 1.25 miles. New Iberia starting to see visibility drop. And while it's a little bit aggressive, the graph model kind of suggested that's where the fog would show up initially. Shows it's spreading inland. That's midnight. Again, it might be a little fast in the timing, but I think into the overnight we'll see significant areas of fog developing right on into Saturday morning. And then an approaching cool front stirs up the atmosphere, should get it out of here by mid-morning in most areas. Speaking of that cool front, let's look at the potential rain with that front. Now you'll notice here tomorrow morning a decent line of showers and storms, mostly to our west and northwest, but watch once again tending to kind of fall apart as it moves in. That's 10 a.m. I wouldn't rule out a few showers holding together, and with the front moving slowly, here we are into the afternoon. A couple of showers showing up, but not much. It will eventually get a push down to the south, and by Sunday we'll be turning just a little bit cooler, certainly drying out. Tomorrow a muggy start, a high of 82. Fog in the morning and a few showers possible. Sunday looks really nice, a little bit cooler, mid-50s in the morning, mid-70s for highs. We keep it dry. Looking good for that football game Greg mentioned, as well as LSU final home game of the season, hosting Western Kentucky. Low 70s falling into the mid-60s, likely dry during the game itself. So temperatures through the weekend on into early next week remaining above normal. You get a small rain chance back Monday, a better one Tuesday. That's our next cold front. It's also going to take a little while to move through, probably early Wednesday, but behind that, I think what most people have been waiting on, some fall temperatures arrive just in time for Thanksgiving. Morning lows in the 40s. Thanksgiving and Black Friday highs both days in the 60s. Greg.
All right, Steve, thank you. Hey, remember the 9 News app, always a great way. By the way, you can also get our weather app. Just search for it there in your app store. You can even take it to the game with you. I'll see you back here coming up at 10. Don't forget Sportsline as well.